Yo, hi everyone. Good day. It's your Patrick Caller again. We would be discussing the game 30, December 31 game date. December 31, we got 7 games at hand. Let's start with the first game, Cleveland versus Indiana Pacers. This one's a bit early, 3 o'clock Eastern time, so that's 4 a.m. Manila. So again, that's a 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, so that's 4 o'clock a.m. our time, man. That's a crazy time right there. Um, Cleveland versus Indiana. So to begin with, let's visit the standings of both teams. Cleveland is at 3 wins and 1 loss. Well, you know what? Both teams are at 3 wins and 1 loss mark. It's just that Indiana Pacers is at number 3 and Cleveland Cavaliers is at number 5. But both actually had a very good start of the season. Again, both are 3-1. So whoever wins this one would go up and perhaps would go number 3 or number 2, depending on how the games would be like tonight. All right. So Indiana Pacers, they just came from a loss. They just came from a loss against Boston Celtics. While Cleveland Cavaliers, they just came from a loss from my own New York Knicks. So both teams coming off respective losses, and of course, both teams would want to get back in the winning groove and all that. Unfortunately, one of them would have a back-to-back loss. Um, let's be straight. Indiana has a better lineup. Indiana has a better roster. Indiana is simply better than Cleveland. Um, it's just that Cleveland Cavaliers is just really playing well for the past 4 games or so. Let's just say 3 games, because they sucked against my New York Knicks last time out, or yesterday. So if we would be talking about money line, I would be picking Indiana Pacers, but I'm not gonna suggest for you guys to pick money line because the value is not that much. But let's talk about the matchup between Indiana and Cleveland. Basically, we would be looking at the bigs, right? Indiana has 2 bigs though, 2 efficient bigs, and obviously those would be Sabonis and Turner. Now Cavaliers, Drummond is actually the man that he is actually legit. 19 points, 15 rebounds a game, like double for the past 4 games. That's just crazy. 19, 15 rebound, and 19 points, 15 rebounds. Man, that's epitome of hard work right there and hustling. Um, the problem here is that even though Cleveland got Andre Drummond, again, as I mentioned earlier, Indiana has 2 bigs who play together. And again, that's Sabonis and Turner. Highly likely it will be Sabonis who Drummond will be taking, because Sabonis is just crazy for this season. Look at his averages: 21 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. Come on, man, that's the man, that's Sabonis. And again, it's not like Turner is not doing well. He's actually getting 11 points and 6 rebounds. Good support, right? The question there is that who is going to help Drummond stop or at least control these two? Of course, Larry Nance Jr. is helping him out in the starting 5, because Kevin Love is actually out still. So Larry Nance Jr. would really need to step up. It's not like Larry Nance Jr. is not doing well. He's actually getting 8.7 rebounds a game. That's good. But again, due to those 2 bigs of Indiana, Larry Nance would actually need to step up. When he would need to increase those numbers for this game. If not, at least do well in defense and stop one of those 2. I don't know who's taking who, but I'm thinking it'll be Andre Drummond and Larry Nance who would be starting on this, and then the Pacers, it'll be again Sabonis and Turner. I was actually talking to myself, if maybe, just maybe, right? They can put this McGee, JaVale McGee. So it'll be Drummond and McGee. Just imagine that. That'll be a huge lineup for Cleveland. But I was thinking maybe they would need McGee off the bench for the center role. So highly likely that wouldn't happen. So basically, those are for the bigs, and in essence, Indiana still has the edge because of the Kevin Love problems. If only Kevin Love is here, then maybe that's a different story, right? Now, for Indiana, of course, there is Oladipo. He is actually for me, he is still the leader, even though Sabonis is actually doing great. Oladipo, he is still the quarterback, the point guard of this team. 22 points, 5 rebounds. Even though the assists, it's just 3 assists per game. I'm thinking he could do better, and I'm sure he could do better than that, and he should be doing better than that, so that Pacers would still increase their production in their standings, right? Improve their standings. For the Cleveland, it's Colin Sexton. And Colin Sexton, man, he is averaging 25 points, 2 rebounds though, and 3 assists. So it's pretty much the same with Oladipo. It's just that Sexton is actually scoring more. So we have here a very good matchup. If only Kevin Love is here, man, this would be huge. Especially considering the fact that both got 3 wins and 1 loss. This would be huge, man. But yeah, since Kevin Love's out, I'm thinking highly likely it will be Indiana, easily for the money line. But of course, I'm sure you guys would want to know the plus and minus. The spread is actually -8 Indiana, of course, +8 Cleveland. My suggestion on this would be for us to go to Cleveland +8. Again, I think I mentioned earlier that I think it'll be Indiana who would win. But as you can see, Cleveland is still got some tools, and I just don't feel like it'll be a huge blowout. So +8 I think would be enough for Cleveland to have, or for us to take, so that it'll be Cleveland who would be winning in this betting. Alright, so let me repeat. Let's forget about the money line, alright? Because I don't know, who knows, maybe Cleveland would go crazy and win again. To be safe, it'll be better if we would be picking Cleveland Cavaliers +8 on this game. Alright, so again, just a reminder, this one will be a bit early. This will be 3 p.m. Eastern time, so that's 4 a.m. Manila. Cleveland +8, everyone. Happy New Year. Peace out. Class I love. God bless.